Hello students, we're going to be talking about deriving an equation from situations such as verbal written scenarios and from models. We're not going to worry about solving them right now, just about deriving the equation itself. So we're going to write an equation to represent this story. Mike's Fitness Center charges $30 per month for a membership. All Day Fitness Club charges $22 per month plus an $80 initiation fee for the membership. After how many months will the total amount paid to the two fitness clubs be the same? So, because they're going to be the same amount, we're going to set them equal to each other, okay? Now, notice use of the word per. Anytime you see a per mile, per gallon, per month, that tells you that the number is going to be the coefficient or multiplier for the things that you're going to be assigning to your variables. In this case, months. After how many months? So we're going to describe this in terms of months. Mike's Fitness Center charges $30 per month. So we're going to look at Mike's. We're going to look at All Day. Mike's charges $30 a month times the number of months. Pretty simple. Now, All Day charges $22 times the number of months plus the $80. And you'll notice we pretty much got our job done. If we were going to solve this, we would have an easy time of it because the story itself gives us the equation. Now, here's a model, a representation of a mathematical equation. Notice what we have. We have an equal sign. This can also be shown in a picture as two sides of a balance. Here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. So it's going to be 5 times x. And we have an additional little constant just hanging around, plus this 1. That is going to represent this entire left side of the equation. We have the equal sign. Now we look at the right side. Here we have a whole lot more constants, and we have x's. So it's 1, 2 x's, 2 times x, and we have all of these little constants, plus 10. So here is our equation. Now that we have the left side and we have the right side. Pretty simple. Now back to a verbal representation. It says Deanna and Lise are playing games at the arcade. Deanna started with $15 and the machine she is playing costs 75 cents per game. Lise started with $13 and her machine costs 50 cents per game. After how many games will the two girls have the same amount of money remaining? Now, given the question that it's asking, when will they have the same, we know that Deanna and Lisa at the end should have the same amount of money. So first, let's talk about Deanna. She starts with $15. That's the starting amount she starts with. So $15. And she's playing a game that costs 75 cents per game. So she starts with this much. She's actually going to end up with less money because she is spending it. She's spending it, so we're going to subtract 75 cents for every game she plays. So it's going to be 0.75 times however many games she plays. We'll use G for games. Now what about Lise? Well, she came in with less money than Deanna, but she's playing a cheaper game. So Lise started with $13. $13. And of course, she's not gaining any money. She's losing money because she's spending it on the games. So we subtract from how much she started with, 50 cents times however many games she plays. And there you have an equation which should be easy enough to solve if you want to solve it. Right now, we're just writing the equations. Now here we have one more model that we're going to derive an equation from. Now on the right side, we have positive x's with negative constants. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using subtraction signs instead of just addition. So we have 1, 2 x's. That gives us 2 times x. And we have -1, -2 constants. So we're going to subtract 2. That's the left side. On the right side, we have this x, which is negative. So we're going to put a negative x, and these are positive constants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you feel a little bit uneasy putting negative signs in the front, you could also use this as an acceptable way of writing it. You can just put whatever is positive in front and then subtract whatever is negative, like this. Either way is correct. That's 2 ways you can write the right side. So whichever one you choose, the choice is yours. But this one, that's how you do that. Any questions? No? Okay, great.